I've been getting negativity highlighter. 50 been posting me for 7 days in a row. What else happened this week? Something else happened this week. It's just been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
I was at the hospital.
Funeral.
Wednesday. A dude saw me, was like, yo, Ice. I looked over, he's like, yo, 50 on your man. Oh, 50 on your man. I'm like,
no, they thought that was you.
That's the problem with the internet.
They thought that was real. I'm
that's
like,
the problem. That's
right
not
there,
Joe.
bro.
That right there is the problem with the internet.
What?
Like, my day was fine.
All right, ours wasn't.
Yeah, it's like, whatever happened to you, you don't get it.
It didn't change anything. Actually, quite the contrary, man. Like, I ain't wanted to rap and do that shit. I make money. I get paid.
Yeah.
Shot him out
anytime
there.
Anytime one with 30 million, 50 million followers post me, good or bad, I get paid. If I have a problem with it, we get lawyers involved. Like, what would you want me to do? Because that's illegal. But
illegal?
Yeah, you can't take all these AI pics and just start. That's what Shorty is going to court for. You can't do that. But I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny. And that's 50. I got all the respect in the world for him. But if I get tired of it and it stops paying, then yeah, it's lawyer time.
It's getting spooky in these YouTube streets, man. I'm gonna make this video real quick. Then I gotta go wash clothes. Probably order some pizza later. Brother is hungry. So Mr. Podfather Joe Budden himself is now contemplating on whether or not he should sue 50 Cent. The irony, man. But before we get into that, what's going on with 50 Cent and Joe Budden? 1 minute they cool, and then they beefing on the internet. But the crazy part is, years ago, 50 Cent and Joe Budden was like outside some type of parking lot, chopping it up. I'm telling you, man, words are weapons. And the things you throw out to the universe, which I don't like to subscribe to that anymore. But anyway, the things you throw out to the universe, it's a real thing, man. Notice that 50 Cent has on a hoodie that says the word warning.
Why you out here Target with this watch on bright and early in the morning?
You know it's late Christmas shopping.
Exactly.
And now here we are some years later, because Joe Budden, in one of his pods, he was saying that 50 Cent needs therapy simply because when Irv Gotti passed, which was not too long ago, 50 Cent posted this image right here like he was celebrating the demise of one of his ops. Now, I get it. It's some street stuff. And Irv aligned himself with people who 50 had issues with. And he almost lost his life due to such. I'm just going by what's out there on the internet already. And plus 50 talked about it and all this other stuff. I get why he would, and he's a person that holds grudges, so I get why he would feel a way towards Irv, and then he had issues with Irv and Ja. And he's not willing to let it go. I made a video on this not too long ago, and I believe I said in the video that he should just learn to forgive and move on. And 50 does need therapy. We're not going to act like he doesn't. He's very emotional, overly emotional and sensitive. Like, that's all Joe Budden said, and look at how he's been trolling him ever since. I mean, we know 50 like to troll. He's I'm telling you, he's heavy into the 48 laws of power and all that stuff. The art of war. This is 50's playground. Okay? Then recently, 50 posted online that Joe Budden ran out of the club when 50 was up in there, or allegedly, or his homies caught wind that Joe Budden was there. But remember, Joe Budden had issues with some other cats in Queens once again. So I think Joe smartened up. He said, "No, I don't want to go through that again." Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Queens goons. I had issues with some goons in Queens, and they don't let stuff go. If they got issues with you, they own you. They on your neck. They on your heels. And I had issues with one main cat, and one day he almost caught me slipping. He wasn't by himself, because when we had our issues, we was going back and forth, and there was some other characters around. Cool heads prevailed, right? People broke it up. But then some time went on, and I'm thinking I'm solo dolo walking through the streets of Queens, and I looked down the block, and it was him and his whole gang, and they all got up, and they all was walking towards me, and I had to get up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? I started walking fast. I'm hitting corners. I'm gonna take you on a mission. You coming for me? I'm gonna make you work for that. I'm taking you out on a maze. But I got up out of there, man. Even though I saw him later in Manhattan, I decided to let it go. Then I had some other issues with some other cats in Queens. I don't know. I didn't like Queens at first, but I love Queens now. But anyway. Dang, Donnie. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? I got a lot of stories, man. Y'all be surprised. I didn't start the beef. The dude started with me. But anyway, so I get why Joe got low. And he got up out of Dodge. I mean, I don't think that makes him a coward. I mean, if you on the internet talking tough, that's different. But Joe hasn't really talked tough in regards to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Drake. But hold on. Is my memory serves me correct? So Joe is contemplating on suing, right? 50 Cent because of the AI images and whatnot. All right, you got that one. I can see how that could be annoying and, people... that's like some defamation of character type stuff. All right, I get it. You well within your right. Is this what we doing in hip hop? Like, I thought you could poke fun, you could have rap beefs, and sometimes it gets real, but hopefully it stays on the internet, right? Or just on wax. When do we become this sensitive, though? And what I was about to say, as I remember, didn't Joe get at Drake for the same thing? Like,
manipulative sack of who has made enemies for 15 years, and now we're here at the boiling point.
They both could be true.
You've been behind the scenes, being the biggest sack of you can possibly be. I'm not here to play games with you. Just know what it is out there. That's it. And he's fucking white. And he had too much dip on his shit. You have been behind the scenes, hitting his baby moms, sending money to baby. Yo, dog, you've been back and sending messages to this wife, talking about hey, but this mom died. Hey, all that's cool, but where my beat at? I don't give a that your mom. Dog.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Because Drake is suing, you know what I mean? He was suing UMG and all that. Because of what, his beef with Kendrick. Even though I think that was some sucker stuff, but in regards to that. Yeah, this stuff is confusing. So do you see what I'm saying when I told y'all that Joe Budden be contradicting himself? Like, he went ham on Drake. Right? Excuse the background noise. He went in on Drake. You know what I mean? For threatening to sue UMG, and then he eventually did, and then, that fell flat. That didn't really do nothing. But then now Joe wants to do it if it gets out of hand and he gets annoyed. I don't know, man. This stuff is all crazy, bro. But hey, it makes good for content, right? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Joe Budden's a big hypocrite? And is it that serious that he needs to sue? And my thing is, so now 50's trolling him. He's throwing subs on his Instagram. You know, of course, he's going to probably bring up Tahiri, who can't seem to move on, and say, hey, what do you think about Joe? You know, what did y'all go through? You know how these dudes do, man. But they don't want nobody doing that to them, though. Make it make sense. So I don't know who holds grudges more, 50, Drake, or Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's a good question. What do y'all think? We should do a poll on that. Who holds grudges more than who out of those three? I would throw Fat Joe in there, but now I'm going to leave that one alone. Man, it's been quite a week, y'all. It's been a tough week for me. Not so much for me, but just people around me. Something went down that I don't really want to get into, and I'm just so confused and disappointed at a certain individual. I was really trying to protect this person because I knew that they have their issues, they got drama with them. But I can see a glimmer of hope within them if they can just get their mind right and get back to the Most High. And I just wish that this person would have followed my instructions because I just wanted the best for her. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that all her ops, if you want to call them ops, are, you know, they're celebrating, you know, her fall. And then I'm finding out that she was planning to line me up. Like the Heavenly Father, man, I don't want to get emotional about it, but the Heavenly Father be fighting battles for me that I didn't even know was going on. She tried to lie on my name, and this other person who I rocks with, they had my back, and I wasn't even around. I didn't even know this went on. This happened months ago, and I'm just now finding it out now. Like, this person really tried to line me up, like, and one of the people that I'm cool with had my back. They was fighting for my name. It's crazy, man. Like, that's why I love my Abba, man. Like, he's fighting battles I didn't even know what was going on. So once I find stuff out like that, I gotta cut you off immediately. I can't never rock with you again. One and done. I can love you from a distance or have love for you for a distance, but I would never rock with you. Now, if you want to come apologize, cool, but I could never trust you ever again. Like that right there really, that did something to me, man. Like I'm just so confused and sad about that, but that's life, man. That's just how it is, yo. That's how it is. But anyway, I went over my 10-minute mark, and I'm trying to keep these videos short. What do y'all think about this whole Joe Budden and 50 Cent dilemma? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't get crazy, but if it don't, you know what I mean? Some time go on, and they're gonna be cool again. Probably do a pod together about it. Who knows, man? This stuff be crazy, bro. Like, you think you got drama within your community? These celebrities, these people are rich. These people are wealthy, fam.
See what Drake started?
We struggling, trying to climb to the top. They got all that money, and they ain't never happy. Look how they be acting, yo. Like animals, man. Like, it's like a circus out here, man. Woo, it's crazy, bro. Nasty work. You feel me? But I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. If you like this, hit that like button. If not, unsubscribe. Your boy Donnie, I'm out. I got things to do.
How dare you not hit that like button after all this I did for you? Guess you really don't rock with me like that, huh? Well, time is money, baby, and I could be doing something else.